Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys really quick Headline Studio. Okay, Headline Studio. So notice that she already has her Headline Studio score. We do want most of the writers to provide that, and most of them will provide their Headline Studio score. Right here, she has this 82 as her headline score. So I'm going to just show you guys, if a writer doesn't have that screenshot of their score, how to do that. So what you do is you go into Headline Studio. Oh, there's Headline. Okay, so here we are, we're in Headline Studio, and one thing to be really aware of when you're using Headline Studio is you do not need to start a new headline here. You can go down, see this continue analyzing a previous headline. That will really save us money if you can go down in here, just see this number, 19 out of 25. That's how many tries that we have before we need to put more money in here. Okay, so let's use up all 25 of all the tries that we have. So I could literally click on any of these and it will give me up to 25 tries per session, basically, and those are all sessions. So you just click on one of those, and this is her work, the writer's work right here. And so we actually see the headline. When you click on it, you see top 4 reasons why you should get an online caregiver certification in 2023. So basically you just copy the title of the article, you paste it in here, you click reanalyze, and it'll come up with the score here. That's all there is to it. So I don't really want to waste the resource here. So basically you just grab the title. So I would grab the title from so basically you just go into the article, whosever article it is, and you would just highlight. It's very simple. You just highlight the title of the article. Just highlight the title of the article. I'll just show you, because just in case you want to be shown. So highlight the title of the article, copy, go into Headline Studio, and then paste it in there. Click reanalyze. Most of our writers already have done this. If they haven't, just look below. You can see that this app gives really awesome resources. Increase your emotional words. It has an open word bank. You can just click on that to get ideas on how to increase the emotional words, increase your uncommon words, decrease your common words. And so you can just look through and try to figure out a good title to attract more viewers and to have better SEO. And so it's kind of fun. You can look through how this. It's kind of fun. You can look through how this app categorizes words based on common and uncommon and emotions. It's kind of a fun app to look through and to read through, and it has a lot of really great suggestions. Anyway, kind of a fun app, but don't get carried away and spend too much time in there. Just try to get the best score you can. We are not going for perfect. Anything 80 and above is amazing. Even 75 and up is like, let's just not go below 75 with the score, the headline score. SEO score and the headline score ideally is like 80 and up. However, once in a while you're going to get stuck and it's going to be like in the 70s. Don't spend too much time. I don't want you spending too much time beating your head against the wall trying to get these perfect, because basically we just need to get these articles out because it's a velocity. We need a lot of articles out and they do not need to be perfect. So just get the best score, and then if the writer hasn't done this, you need a screenshot that score, the headline score and the SEO score, and then you just plug it in the way she did in the bottom of her article here. You just plop it in there. Some people put it at the top, but probably best plop it in at the bottom here. And then that will not be published onto anyone's website. That'll be taken off. But that's just for quality control, so that we can verify the quality of these articles. So that's about it. If I open up the editor guide here and I see, let's see. Okay. So we have finished the SEO apps. We've done Copyscape, Text Tools, and Headline Studio. And now now we just need to go in and change the writer payment status to ready. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So basically, you just go into the content calendar where we started all of this, back into content calendar, and then I'm going to go over here. Okay, so this is where we plugged in the word count, the article cost, and then we're just going to go here and put ready. Okay, that's going to be really important to make sure these writers get paid, is to keep it at, as soon as you're done looking it over, to click on ready as soon as you know for sure this is a good article. I don't need them to go back through and do anything. And for the most part, we do not want to be shooting back these articles to our writers. We want our factory to be pretty streamlined. So if there is a writer that you're finding that you have to continually shoot articles back to them so that they can fix pretty relatively bigger problems, like if there are copyright issues, like they keep having copyright issues, or if they're just struggling with just the basic just the basics of their job, we don't want to keep them around. So we would want you to talk to me or to Jaren about that and say, look, this writer is costing me to spend 4 hours, whereas I really want you guys to be able to do this job in 1 hour. I really want you to be able to go through and eventually do this whole job in like 40 minutes. And you can. It's just practice and you will be really fast. A lot of this is going to become second nature, so that when you start going into their article, you'll just start seeing it and you'll see the issues and you can just run them through all the apps pretty quickly. So if most of the writers are going to make that easy for you as an editor. Most of our writers are experienced and they're high quality writers, and most of them make life pretty darn easy for me, in my opinion. there's not a lot that I need to do to fix up their articles. It's usually just checking to make sure everything is good. Obviously, you do need to read through every sentence. I haven't gone through that in this one, but basically you just read through every sentence of the whole thing and make sure that it is clear, that there's just no little silly mistakes, like here there's program to programs, because she had many certification. So there's going to be just little mistakes that I don't want you spending a ton of time on. Really just try to read through these relatively quickly and make sure there's any major mistakes. Okay? And then the last but not least is just really making sure that the client's voice is in there. And that's something that we're going to be progressively working on. The longer we have a client, the better we understand their voice, and the more that's going to be kind of a big deal. Here, we're back at the editor guide, and so we just changed writer payment status to ready. We just did that. I just showed you that. And then add client email for approval. I can show you how I do that. However, only in certain situations are you going to get feedback from a client before things are published. So I'm just going to show you though how to do the approval process. Okay, so we're here in the article. We're in caregiver certification. We're in her article. It's so simple. It's ridiculously easy to submit for approvals. Okay. So you just go over here to file, click on it. There's approvals right here. See that awesome stamp? Click on approvals. Okay, then click make a request. Okay, and then you just add the client's email. And it should, we have the email. If you don't have it, request it from me or Jern. You should have their email though. Okay, you can type in a message if you'd like, something like, I hope you enjoy this article, like, hope you love this article, something like that. Then you just click send request. And that is literally all you do for the approvals. I'm just going to show you really quick on this. Add client email for approval. There is a video that goes more in depth about client approvals. Change status of article on content calendar from first for ready for client approval. So after submitting that, now I go to content calendar, and notice right here there's the status. It needs to be changed to ready for client approval, and that's really, really important. So you scroll down to this light blue ready for client approval. That's going to be super, super important to make sure that we are changing the statuses of these. Okay, guys? And literally that's it. That's pretty much, that's your job. And then here, number 7 and 8 are going to be pretty rare unless we have a client that's super on top of things. Most of our clients are probably going to be editing articles after the article is published online. Once in a while, they will edit an article before it's published. If they do, it will be your job as an editor to just implement the feedback. And that is really simple because of the way we've done this. When the client makes edits. They're going to do suggest, so like if I highlight this and they click that, it says suggest edits. So they're going to suggest edits, and we're going to look them over, but to do it super quickly, just watch this loom. It'll show you how basically you just click on tools, review suggested edits, and then you can literally click a button that says accept all edits, and it integrates all the edits into the article that they made. But we do want you to check them over just in case they've changed any keyword stuff, because our keywords are really important to the article. And once in a while we'll have a client that is going through and taking out all the keywords or something. So, and then you would change the status for ready for upload. I'm probably going to be continually supplementing this list. It says resources for teaching writers. So as an editor, you're going to be sending the writers resources all the time on, especially the new writers, on how we do things. And the more you do this job, the better you're going to be at just knowing what videos they need to see. You can make your own videos if you've got something like Loom that we use, but you could use our videos, or you could even suggest or ask us to make a video on something if there's constantly an issue where the writers are constantly having issues on something. So that is it for now. That is basically that's the editor guide. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Let me know what you think and if this all makes sense, and we will be happy to work with you. Thanks. Bye. If your business is already at 2.5 million or more, we invite you to check out our 10X Accelerator program at 10xflowseo.com, where we can work together to help you reach 50 million or over 100 million per year. If you're not yet at 2.5 million per year, then feel free to like and subscribe to keep applying all our videos, our entire playbooks designed to help you get to 2.5 million per year for free.